Welcome to Voiced. Today's post is from subreddit True Off My Chest by PabadiSnurfect02, and it is about a young man who discovers a secret group chat where his friends mock him, leading to feelings of betrayal and confusion about how to navigate his relationships moving forward. I'm Ron, 28 male, and I'm currently living with a roommate, Emma, fake names, 27 female. She is my younger sister's best friend, and I know her since we were kids. Originally, my sister was living with us, but she left to study abroad, and now she lives there with her fiancé. It's her late aunt's apartment, so she lets me stay there without paying rent, but we share bills and chores. Great deal, if you ask me. I never had a problem with me and Emma living together. There were never any romantic feelings both ways. I respected her boyfriends, and she respected my girlfriends. I think of her as part of my family, like a sister. 2 months ago, while she was taking a shower, I saw a notification on her phone with my name on it, and I looked at it and it said, "I found the perfect girl for Ron's prank." I got curious and opened her phone since I know her pre-RN code. There I saw how basically all our mutual friends, except a few I had from my army days and my childhood best friend who lives in another city, were all members of a group chat that started a month ago, and there they were all sharing memes and GIFs, mocking me about my appearance, and basically, I became equivalent of ugly to them. I couldn't understand why they were so mean, since I genuinely thought we had a good relationship and friendship. As I was scrolling all the way back, I found out that everything started after my roommate told one of her friends that she's so horny, she's thinking of effing the old and fat hobo who's sleeping on our rooftop sometimes. Her friend replied that I'm single too, and she could F me. And my roommate answered that she's not that desperate yet, and they both share laughing emojis and stuff. Then they kept at it by posting puking emojis when they talked how they imagine I had sex. Then other friends started getting into the joke, and soon they created an entire group just so they can share humiliating posts about me. They even started using "I'd rather F the hobo" as an eyeside joke, which I heard them say a few times, but didn't know what it meant until now. I was standing there reading all these comments, feeling numb and not knowing how to react. They also planned to put a prank on me. They would have a really pretty girl flirt with me and ask me out, and when I would go to the date, she would stood me up and they would have a bet of how long would I wait for her. Obviously, since I knew their plans, I rejected the girl's advances to and from. I imagine all of them surprise. Now, I'm not insecure about my appearance. I know I'm not good looking, but I never had trouble finding girls, and despite what they wrote, they didn't make me feel ugly or sorry for myself. I'm just hurt that they would do something like that, since I never did anything to warrant such mockery. Of course, I'm more hurt about Emma, and I'm mostly confused since I know she cares a lot about me. 3 years ago, I had a motorcycle accident, and she practically slept in the hospital for the 10 days I was there. And after we came back home, she helped me all the time until I got better. So I don't know why she would do something so mean towards me. Personally, I think it was just a joke comment that got out of hand. After that, I stopped hanging out with them. I started using work as an excuse, but I limited my interactions with all of them, including Emma. If I knew they'd be at home, I'd stay longer at work or go for a walk until they left, or I'd go out with my other friends. If they suggest a night out, I'd say I was tired from work or sick and wouldn't go. I've cried a few times. I stayed home thinking about the whole situation. Emma asked me the other day if everything is all right, and I told her I had some pressure at work since I'm aiming for a promotion. That's not a lie, actually. Our company is opening a new branch on another city, and I was originally asked to relocate there, but I declined, since I would be all alone and had to start my social circle from zero. But after that, I talked with my boss, and I agreed to relocate once the facilities are ready, which is January 2025 according to schedule. I haven't told anyone about this yet. The reason for this post is that about a week ago, I once again looked at her phone to see if they keep the group chat. There, I saw that they kept making fun of me, but some of them pointed out that I stopped interacting with them and wondered if I was all right or something happened to me. One even asked if there's a chance I know about them making fun of me. But they all dismissed that, saying they haven't said anything, and they even dared to say that even if I knew, it's all harmless anyways. Emma told them about my promotion, and that convinced them that I'm just stressed about work, and then they continued mocking me with memes, this time about my job. I don't even know their motives at this point. I don't get it at all. I realize that there's no going back anymore. But I also realized that in the last 2 months, I haven't had any fun. So my plan now is to keep pretending I don't know anything, but start hanging out with them again. Because since I won't see them anymore after 5 months, I can at least have some fun. I used to like going out with them, so for the next few months, I can pretend they're still my friends. We actually do plan to go out all together to see a movie, and then for some drinks. When time comes and I'm ready to leave, I'll leave without informing anyone, including Emma. Once I'm out and away, I'll block them all besides Emma, since I care about her and want her to know that despite anything, I'm there for her. And if anyone tries to contact me or pretend they care about me leaving, I'll simply send Emma the screenshots of their chat, and I hope this will shut them up. Anyway, sorry for my English. I'm not a native speaker. Thanks if anyone read it. Edit. I want to clarify some things. As I mentioned in my post, I do have friends outside that group. I have my army brothers that we meet twice a month and message a lot, who I know have my back, as I have theirs, and my best friend who lives in another city that will be very close to me after I leave. It's basically an hour driving. We talk daily, and I think he'll be excited once he finds out I'm going to be so close to him. The people in the group chat are mostly our mutual friends since university or past jobs. Not all of them talk bad about me, but they're all members there, so I guess it's the same in a way. They usually hang out at our place where we watch movies, play board games, etc. I feel bad for losing them, but it doesn't compare in the thought of losing my best friend or my army brothers. About my sister, I didn't tell her because then she would tell Emma, and then they'd all know, which is what I've been trying to avoid. If I wanted them to know, I'd tell them. I'm not afraid to tell them, because I'm desperate for their friendship. No, I don't want to tell them because I don't want the drama. I want to avoid it. I work more now in my job to learn my new role, so the last thing I want is to deal with all that drama of fake apologies, etc. I'd rather be just me pretending I don't know than all of them pretending they're sorry. I understand why some people don't want me to hang out with them and just expose them and everything, but it wouldn't benefit me to do it. All I would gain is drama and awkward situations. I'd rather focus on me, planning my departure, get ready for my new role, and figure the aftermath. In the meantime, I don't think it would do me any good to end things with them now. I figure I can't make new friends or seek for a GF in this city since I'm leaving, so I can manage a few months in their company instead of closing to myself. Wow, Ron, that's quite the roller coaster of emotions you're on. It's heartbreaking to see how your friends have treated you, especially when you viewed them as close companions. I completely understand your decision to stay in the background for now. Sometimes it's easier to play the long game than to confront drama head-on. Kind of ironic, isn't it? Those who you thought were friends turned out to be laughing at you instead. You deserve way better than that. And while it's commendable that you want to maintain a connection with Emma, I can't help but wonder what genuine friendships look like for you moving forward. Your plan to extract some fun from these next few months while staying true to your feelings is clever. Honestly, it sounds like a healthy approach to your situation, at least for the time being. Just remember that surrounding yourself with genuine support is what truly counts. I'd love to hear your thoughts on how you plan to navigate this moving forward. Do you think you'll confront them once you leave? Or are you leaning towards just letting it go? Share your insights in the comments, and let's chat about it. And remember, there's strength in knowing your worth and prioritizing your mental well-being. Take care. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Voiced. If you enjoyed daily high-quality stories, please like and subscribe to show your support.